Gun Talk is brought to you by Sig Sauer, DoubleTap Ammunition, and Ruger.
The Cody Firearms Museum has the backstory on almost any gun.
The firearm I'm holding is a Colt Thompson submachine gun, model 1921, and this is a chrome-plated Thompson with a stick magazine. It's also seen a lot as a drum magazine in a lot of popular gangster films. But this firearm was developed by John Thompson in 1918, and it was initially used as a trench sweeping gun for the military. Its original purpose was to be used for the military and also for law enforcement, but as many people recognize, it was picked up a lot by criminals and other gangsters in the 1930s. And so because of that, they actually had to make the National Firearms Act of 1934 that placed restrictions on this firearm. This firearm has become so popular and synonymous in popular culture that they actually create a semi-automatic version of it reproduced today, and that's the model 1928A1 that they reproduce. What you may not be able to tell by this firearm is that it is extremely heavy. And so when you see films with gangsters leaning out the window holding this thing with one hand, probably not the most realistic thing that you can see.
You know, you can't talk about the 45 ACP without mentioning the Thompson submachine gun. I've got one here. Made in 1942, right in Ohio, my home state. We're gonna take it for a little ride, and I'm hoping that it's gonna be easier than I think it is. I know it's gonna make me smile. We'll run a couple of burst fire through it with a magazine, and then we'll set out to rock it. Fires from an open bolt, so there's a lot of inertia moving in there. Let's see if we can rip off an entire magazine. Here we go, full auto, full mag.
When people think about the .45 caliber, they generally think of pistols, handguns of some sort. Well, Mike McNett and I, we tend to think of rifles.
Yes, exactly.
Big rifles, .45 caliber rifle cartridges. Now, what do you got?
I got a 45-70 right here.
Okay, 45-70 was originally a black powder cartridge.
That's right, that's it.
True .45 caliber, all right? And you got a Marlin lever action. Now, this thing can be loaded down for old trapdoor Springfields, but you load it up and that becomes a real serious hunting rig, doesn't it?
That's right, that's right. These two right here are 405 grain soft points, traveling out of this gun at 1,800 feet per second.
Yeah.
Pretty good wallop.
Okay, I got your wallop beat, baby. I got a 4.58 Win Mag. It was introduced in the 1950s. This is a true elephant gun, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, so what have you got these things loaded with?
This is a 500 grain Woodley weld core, which is a bonded soft point from Australia. Outstanding bullet. Yeah. And that's going almost 2,200 feet per second from that gun.
A lot of momentum, a lot of power.
A lot of penetration.
A lot of penetration. There you go. It kills on one end and maims on the other.
You got it.
Now, that was a buffalo gun. This is an elephant gun. We got some steel. We're all out of elephants and buffaloes around here, but why don't you shoot that steel for us?
I'll get that buffalo out there first.
Do that. All right. I love 45-70 because of the versatility, man. You could shoot light loads, you could heavy loads. Besides, it's just fun. And you notice I've got a receiver sight on that, just a peep sight. Should be good out to 100. We'll see what you do.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I don't miss, right?
We'll get close. Just scare it anyway. Oh, whack!
All right, let's see if I can repeat. Down it goes.
Down it goes. Not a problem. All right.
Now it's yours.
Now you put the pressure on me. All right. 4.58 Win Mag, true elephant gun. Let's see what we can do here.
It's only 500 grains, Tom.
It's only 500 grains, he says. .45 caliber. Look at here.
There you go.
458 Win Mag. Early version, the American 45-70.
That's right.
45, not only a pistol caliber, but it's a great rifle caliber. Get you one.
American shooters love big bores. If you want a gun that's fun to shoot, hard-hitting, and steeped in history, do as millions have. Just say, I'll take the .45.